This dismissal, at least for now, is extremely embarrassing for the Trump administration, and they're getting criticized for bungling this case. Take a look.
What this decision does is it calls out the two fundamental flaws with both of these prosecutions, the Comey and the Letitia James prosecutions. One, malice. The only reason Lindsay Halligan was there as the prosecutor in the first place is because the real prosecutors refused to charge it and got pushed out. And then second, on top of that, just incompetence, the inability to return a grand jury indictment and to follow the basic rules. So it's a dark day for the Justice Department. Sure, they can appeal, but I don't love their chances. To lose not just one, but two, your two biggest cases, again, on such a basic defect that you couldn't follow the basic law of just installing somebody who was technically qualified. And when I say qualified, I don't mean resume, I don't mean how good a lawyer, I just mean met the basic requirements of law. That's humiliating.
MAGA isn't happy either, and instead of blaming the Trump administration for appointing incompetent Halligan, they're turning on Pam Bondi. Here's a couple examples over on X, the Everything app. Go Detroit Brian 88. Wonder what he means by that. F our government for letting Comey and James go. Judge dismissed both their cases. I give up. Spelled that wrong. we're not dealing with the brightest.
Sick, dude, sick.
I'm going to turn into a Democratic criminal and steal millions and get away with it, since the Republicans do nothing and Democrats are crooks and nothing ever happens. The average MAGA guy there. Pretty Patriot says fire incompetent Pam Bondi for screwing up the Comey and James trials, so that the statute of limitations has run out now on Comey. Blank you, Pam Bondi, you feckless POS. You did this on purpose, so we'd walk. We the people will never see justice for J6 or anything else. That's like, I'm so glad they mentioned that, Brett, because it's like every time I see one of these political prosecutions, like every time they're going after one of their enemies, they're like, oh well, you came after us. Yeah, people went after you because you incited an insurrection. I mean, what do you make of some of these reactions and the base turning on Pam Bondi instead of Trump?
I love it because it's so funny. Because Pam Bondi, she's like, I'm one with this guy. We're good. They love him. They're gonna love me. But it just is this indicator of how bad the Trump people are doing. The closer to Trump they direct their anger, right? Like you should be, if they could, they would have said like this attorney dropped the ball. But they know that they can't even say that because that attorney was like the only one who was willing to pick up this ball and try to shoot it at Comey. And so like Pam Bondi is there because, originally back in the day in Florida, she received some money from Donald Trump and then dropped an investigation into him as Attorney General of Florida. And the favor has been returned. Now she's the Attorney General of America and she will do anything for him. That's what's so funny. But like whenever I see these tweets from people like Pretty Patriot, now all I do is try to find out where they're based. And I am shocked when someone named Pretty P4547 did connect via a United States app store. Jury's out on Detroit Brian, AKA Ghost Pepper 8888. I haven't done his yet, but like the 88 is kind of sus because of very I guess Nazi references. But my God, like they're willing to get mad at everyone but Trump, I think is the obvious thing. When really he is the one who is mad that he is a felon. And he has always wanted to lock up his political enemies, dating back to lock her up when he was running against Hillary Clinton. He has not been able to do that. He wants to be a despot, like someone in the kind of country where we do lock up our political enemies. But like, yeah, that's basically it. Their argument is that Trump, people racked up a bunch of felonies against Trump. He wants to rack up some felonies against someone comparable to him, but he can't get anyone but Letitia James and Comey. And even then, he can't even execute in a way that a district judge would say is legal to even pursue the trial.
Yeah, it's embarrassing for them. It's embarrassing for the base for refusing to acknowledge the source of this problem. Everyone else is just a flak jacket for Trump. Everyone else in his administration has to take the fall for him. They're doing it because of him. They're doing it because that's what he wants. He's vindictive. And the fact that the base can't recognize that. They're complaining about Democrats being crooks. The only reason Pam Bondi is attorney general is because she's down with the crookery. Like that's it. The entire administration is filled with these people. How do you not see that yet?